I hope that light is not too bright for you. I can't see what I'm doing. Here we go. Good morning and welcome back for another adventure. Early start, as you can see. The little village behind me is Portsoy, and I'm on Portsoy Harbour. Another harbour fishing session. Just behind me here, I've dropped the creel. It's in quite shallow water because there's a big drop from the top of the harbour wall here to the seabed. So I've put it this side because I don't think I've got enough line for that side. But we'll see what we can get. In my head torch I did see a few coley, so there is something around. I've got two baits out, two rods with two baits. So one's a pulley pennel and the other is like a batty rig. And I've been getting a few little rattles already. But I just wanted to say good morning, welcome you to the adventure. Glad you've come along, glad you got up early, 5 o'clock. And let's see what we can do today. Catch you in a bit. So I'm not sure if you can see, but the creel's down there. What have we got here? We have got a coley. Let's see, got to get him unhooked. Now I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that. Do you see that? Nice little coley. What a sweetie. We'll get that one back. So that's the first one, and it's got us off the blank. A beauty. Hope you can see that. So, first fish. Brilliant. Nice old coley. I've also got a rattle on the other rod. Going to fetch that in because there's a fishing boat is going to go out. So I fetch everything in, do some baiting up. Hopefully the boat will go out and then we'll get them back out again and see what happens. There was rain forecast for midday. It's currently about 7 o'clock in the morning and the rain's coming in, which is a nuisance because I did want to try and fly the drone. I can't do that in the wet, and it makes it a little bit more awkward for filming because getting microphones and things wet. But we're here, we're fishing. Oh, another little coley. Let's get the light on for you. There you go. Another coley. Nicely hooked in the mouth. Beautiful. So yeah, nice fish. A little bit better than the other week when we were at Banff, but that's perfect. So second one, let's get this back. It's certainly quite rough ground here. Gordon's up the way there, we're fishing together again as usual, and he's into a snag. I started off with a pulley pennel and the pulley pennel's still out there. That snagged and broke off. Let's see. I can feel it. There's another one on. That's good. Bit of weight to it, maybe. There we go. Oh, now I've got my weight stuck or something. There we go. It's quite a long way up this wall. Let's get him unhooked. There's that. Nicely. Let me get the light on for you so you can see it. Another one, another beauty. I'm holding it this way because I haven't got a light around the back of the camera today. So, yep, another one, beauty. Look at that one. Loving those colours. Just look at the colours. Fantastic. Now, I'm a bit out of breath. because that last coley is going to get rehomed. What do I mean by that? Well, it's going off to a new life. Gordon was contacted by Macduff Aquarium. They've had a recent refit and build of the premises, cleaned everything out, and they need some new stock in their tanks. So that's what we're doing. So I've just put that in a tank, and I'm just going to show you the tank over here. So this is the tank. It's got an aerator on here, designed by the main man, and there's the coley, and it's joined by a codlin in there as well. That's great. So here we go, a nice codlin there and my coley. That aerator will just keep them happy. So we'll put the aerator back on, just a little battery operated job. Perfect. And they're off to a new life in an aquarium. On the one hand, it feels a bit mean taking them out to sea, but they're going to have a good life in an aquarium and be well fed and not be subject to all the storms and the seals and everybody else eating them and fishermen and whatever. They might be lucky, depends which way you look at it. Yeah, watch you don't slide.
The boots are leaking. I've already patched that in, and this is leaking loose.
So here you go, Portsoy. The original harbour behind me has been here around about 300 years, I believe. And once a year they have a boat festival here, lots of old wooden boats, traditional styles that they used to fish with. Also, you can't quite see it here, but there is a boat shed and they restore old boats, and I think they have like apprenticeship schemes, or if people are interested in maintaining or building old boats, they keep the crafts alive, they keep the skills alive, all the woodworking skills. So that's wonderful that happens here. It keeps all that culture going, keeps it all alive. Most of the creels are come in now. I don't think they do a lot of creeling during the winter here because it's so rough. But I had a couple of good bites and then put the camera on, realised the battery was flat. So I've changed the battery and I think I've lost the bites. Yeah. Oh, a little bit of a jiggle on a bell somewhere. So nothing on that occasion. Get some more bait on and you know what happens? Send it back. Do you want to have a look around with the drone? I'll send the drone up and let you have a little look around, see what it's like here. There's a bit of sculpture over there, so I'll see if I can fly around that for you. Well, hope you enjoyed the drone footage, and we were really lucky with that because I don't know if you can see on the surface of the water here, it's just started to rain. It is about 8 o'clock, so the forecast is out by about 4 hours. It's just about midday when this started. But we've got the waterproofs on. I'll try and keep the camera dry. Now I'm getting some strange flashing lights on the microphone, so I think that we might have got water in it. So I've reverted to the microphone in the camera, so the audio is going to change. Ah, what a nuisance. I just think everything's too wet. This one looks alright. Let's try it again. Let's see how that goes. The lights have stopped flashing. I've tried to dry things out a little bit. I'm not sure if we're getting proper audio. So I think it's a case of fingers crossed with the audio. I think I've drowned the microphones. Yes, fish on. Probably a better fish, I think. Everything's good on this tank. I'm picking the bend in that rod. There you go, perfect. So as you've seen, we've done some different methods. We've got the bait fishing going on here, which has got some larger fish. I've been using the small rod and reel and just with a spinner and getting some small coley and that small pollock. I had a couple of those, but one of those wasn't on camera. The small fish we've got in the tank, as you saw earlier, and they're going to go off to Macduff Aquarium. Gordon's going to give them a ring later on and we'll arrange to go down, and if it's okay with them, we'll whiz the camera around, let you see the place. But it wouldn't be a harbour fishing session without this. Look at that, beautiful. Yes, yes. Can't wait. I filmed this twice because I wasn't sure the microphone was working. Perfect. What can be better? Thank you, Gordon.
You're welcome, Paul. I've had a pour for you.
It really is living the dream, isn't it? The rain stopped for a little bit. I think we might have dried the microphones out. I hope we have. I don't really want to have to be buying new microphones. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. I was just enjoying my haddock there. And I had a decent bite, but I think I'm snagged. Yep. Let's see if we can get this out. Lost the fish, but it was a couple of good bites. I think it's time to see if there's anything in the creel. I'll laugh if there's something in it. Crabs and grindy. Oh, and a little lobby. Well, you wouldn't believe this. What have we got here? Well, first off, a decent crab. That's a nice one, isn't it? Look at that. Beauty. And then we've got a grindy that don't want to let go. So, ow, 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 you beggar. That one had me. And another. Come on, you. Let go, let go, let go. Yep. Another little one. There's one over here. This looks like a velvet swimmer. Yep. That one's a swimmer. What else have we got? Let's see if I can get this other ones out. Another one here. Green crab. Beauty. I'm saving the best till last. That's this one. No, it isn't. Another green crab. It is. Look at this. What a beauty. Tiny little lobster. No berries. Perfect. Oh, this one's not going to let go now, is it? Come on, let go. I want to show you off. Oh, it's clamped on there. Anyway, look at that. Fantastic. Yes. He's a perfect one. Well, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to get a lot in the creel because it was just in this corner. When I threw it in this morning, it was barely covered with water. It's had probably about 2 hours in the dark and the rest of it's been daylight. It's now just about 10:30. It's not been down there long. It's not been there overnight. This lad doesn't want to let go. So we just have to leave him there for a minute. I'm pretty sure he'll slacken up his grip in a while and we'll extract him off there. Small lobster, crab, some grindies and a velvet. And there we go. Now then, my man, he won't let go. Hey, look at that.
You right?
He's taking the plastic off. Yeah. Well, that's a wee bit of an improvement on the size there. More than a wee bit. It's a good sized fish for me. Yeah. Is he quite deep hooked there? Oh, he's got some blood on him. That's a nuisance. Well, it's got a little bit of blood on him, but I think it'll go back. A better fish, a better fish. Just had a couple of rattles on that and it's the same. I'm stuck. And I think by the time I unstick it, I'll have lost the fish. Yay! We've got him. Nice. Just tucked in the lip there. And as before, let me come round, mind the rod. Another coley. Perfect. Yes. Right, I'll get this one back. So still a few fish coming out. Gordon's making a cast, so I'm going to get out of his way. Now, oh, that's on that rod over there. That's Gordon's rod. I'll give him a shout because he's over there. He's giving me a thumbs up. Well, that's us just packed up for now, but don't stop watching because part 2 of this video is going over to Macduff and the aquarium. And we've got some goodies in that big tank that I showed you that we're going to take over to the aquarium and see what that's like. So I'm going to hopefully, if they're okay with a bit of filming, do a bit of filming inside and let you have a look at Macduff Aquarium. So, see you in a minute.
The aquarium may be closed.
No, it may well be closed, but it's been refitted. It's probably closed to the public until they've completed their refit. Gordon's just texting the aquarium manager now, letting them know we're on our way. And as you can see, we've got quite a few fish. Small coley, the pollock, there's the codlin, there's some lobsters, but we've got quite a few things to actually give to the aquarium. So I'll see you there in a minute. That's the complete new front going on, the original building, and it's going to be really exciting when that one's done. Across the way here behind me, there's a holding tank, and that's where all the fish are, whilst all the building's going on over here. And the fish that we've brought are going to be going in that tank. So I'll show you putting them in there. But just having a quick explanation as to what's going on in the development. This is the new part of the building. There's an older part of the building at the back. All of this new at the front there. Going to be a fantastic facility when it's finally done. So I don't know if you can see them, but there's the lobster that I caught, and then the two other lobsters came from the fisherman, a guy called Neil. Neil had that boat that you saw shooting out earlier on. Went out at a fair pace, didn't it?
Also don't want to make too much weight for carrying. Right, so what I'll try and do is just encourage them into my tub one at a time, because I sometimes net them out, but we find the nets actually can be
Stressful.
a bit stressful and damaging, yeah. Whereas just putting them in a tub like that, you not actually have to handle them much at all.
They're beautiful things.
I know.
I tell you, they've all got different characters.
Yeah, oh, they absolutely do. Like,
As this is still a construction site, it's covered by health and safety, so Gordon and I stayed outside. This is Chris. He kindly took a camera in to show us releasing the fish into the inside tanks. So the smaller fish went into the inside tanks. It's going to be interesting to go back in a few years' time and just see how these fish have actually grown. So here they are going into their new environment, and you can see they're joining their pals in there inside the internal tanks.
this behind me is we've called it our contingency tank. It's basically a spare tank for if anything went wrong with any of our tanks inside. So as you see, it's quite deep. It's almost up to the lip there as well, so it's 2.5 meters deep or so. It's a substantial amount of water. It's running off of our systems, so it's connected to the aquarium. It's just a long distance away so that it doesn't get any noise and vibration and whatnot. So we've got quite a few animals in there. There used to be in our ray pool, the big diamond shaped one, which is a sort of flat sandy tank. We'll get out of the way for Iris here. There you go. As you can see, it's still a working building site. But yeah, so anyway, what I'll do is I'll go and put this guy, in fact I'm not going to go up the steps, I'm going to go up the ladder over there because it's easier. It's got a little hatch there, we can pop this one in. And yeah, this is a good tank for this kind of size of fish. The other fish that you guys brought, a little bit too small for this, they'd probably get gobbled. We've got some turbot in there about this kind of size, and their mouths get to this crazy amount of food they can take. So we've got some haddock in here, turbot, a few gab, small spotted cat sharks, actually a greater spotted cat shark as well. I think that's about it in there. Well, I was going to say this is an ideal size for us because it can go straight into the bigger tank, and then in 3 or 4 years it's definitely ready for our main tank, and yeah, come back in 10 years and it'll be 4 foot long, eating us out of the house today. Unfortunately, we found in the past though, these red cod, they lose their colour really quickly when they come in.
Well,
yeah.
So I think we should christen that one Gordon, don't you?
Gordon, yeah.
Chris, the manager, has just put my water wolf in the big tank. Hopefully didn't drop it. Just to see if we can see anything. It may be a bit dark in there, you never know. But anyway, that's the codlin on its way to being looked after in the temporary tank, and then it'll be moving into the new building when it's finished. Right, well, it's a bit of a different outro today. As you can probably see through the windows, it's chucking it down with rain. So we've come to as you know, the Macduff Aquarium. We met Chris, the manager. We've handed over some fish and he's really pleased with them. We've talked a little bit about other fish that they'd like to have in part of their collection. So it's been most interesting, and it's great to help out on these things. Gordon's had to go away now, and I'm away back home as well. It's been a really good day. We've both enjoyed ourselves thoroughly. So I hope you've enjoyed coming along and seeing some of the stuff that we get up to. I really enjoyed my breakfast. I caught some great fish, had a great time as always. The weather's not put a dampener on anything. We brought some fish down to the aquarium. Thank you for coming along and sharing it. Okay, tail wag from Dee. Don't forget Dee. And bye from me. See you later. Let me get the light on for you so you can see it. Another one, another beauty. A little bit better than the other week when we were at Banff. Look at that one. Loving those colours. Just look at the colours. Fantastic. Look at that. Beauty.